but surely he and his dad believe that's going to be the case.
He looks massive in there, Jim, and Devin told me before the fight that he expected to enter the ring at 165.
Wow. Rehydration is a beautiful thing.
Right now, his feet just look a little too everywhere. They don't look like they're in rhythm at all. He's moving, but he's still looking frantic like he was in the Garcia fight.
You have something sitting in the ring there. You see in Devin Haney's corner, you have Sugar Shane Mosley, and Haney's certainly not one to shy away from criticism. He said they linked up at the Ring Magazine Awards in January in London when Mosley offered some criticism, and that led to them working together.
Right now, I'm just thinking his feet is not under control. Look, they're erratic. They're moving everywhere. They don't look like they're in rhythm. I don't know what's going on. But he got Jose Ramirez in front of him. Why is he doing that? I don't know. We'll see how this unfolds. He throws now jab.
He's limiting Ramirez's punch output, but at the same time, he's limiting his own. Neither man has really thrown a meaningful punch to this point in the fight because of the footwork.
And he just needs to flow. He just needs to flow. First start with that jab. Start at least getting a rhythm on that. He's an orthodox fighter, but he continues to move to the right.
Now he moves to the left momentarily. Goes back to moving to the right.
He just needs to relax and calm down a little bit. It just seems like he's so erratic right now. He hasn't calmed down to let the fight start to happen.
Ramirez misses a wild right hand.
Perhaps not the biggest surprise that Devin Haney doesn't look sharp and comfortable in the early going. This is a career-long one-year layoff.
Why is he not jabbing? It's one thing to show your footwork, but use it to set up the jab, and that's the way you get started.
Now watch, every punch you throw is going to be so hard. Watch. Even the jab is going to be like a punch rather than just like something to set the guy up with. It's too frantic. Once he calmed down, the fight will then start.
Yeah, you see Devin Haney's right foot, the Velcro is not tied. It is on the left, so I don't know if that's a fashion statement or just a mistake.
Can't be a fashion statement.
No, they just came apart.
Yeah.
Just came apart. He's just doing too much right now, bro. He got to relax and calm down if he wants to get in this fight.
This is only the first round.
Yeah, that boy fighting timid. He looks scared. That boy looks... He don't look like he there. Hey, yeah, Squishy.
You notice, I don't know.
The Velcro on the shoe is still loose.
But the commentators kind of like hate us right now.
You talking about that's whatchamacallit talking?
Savoring a
I
Knicks
don't know who that
victory
is, but
last
he sound
night.
like a hater. He
The
even
Knicks
get
trying to
it
make their way through the
That's the one that knocked out Roy Jones. I forgot his name. Antonio Tarver.
Oh my God, he sound like a hater.
Nah, Devin do look scared, Squishy.
Yes, this is the first fight that
We need
is,
big boxing fans.
Give a man a
We need
chance.
small ones too, but bigger better.
Yeah.
They get his feet back. I knew they doing that either. Say something to him.
Yeah.
That was a tough round to score.
I
had a 10-10. And they're 10-10.
I see what Antonio Tarver see though, but because Devin ain't throwing no punches and he not throwing no punches. I think that's still in Devin's head though, to be honest, Squishy.
You be coming loose.
Huh?
Devin's shoes keep coming loose.
Yeah, but I still think that Ryan Garcia fight is still in his mind. I
Nah,
don't,
I feel bad, Chance. I ain't gonna lie.
huh?
I feel bad, but I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt.
She said she feel bad.
Bro,
Get
for real.
up here.
He don't look the same, man. He don't look the same, Squishy.
Don't look. Man,
It's gonna get tougher as this fight go on. It's gonna get tougher and harder, cause Ramirez ain't gonna stop coming.
Something coming back.
yeah.
He
I
not
got
gonna.
faith in Devin.
Yeah, I think this fight gonna go the distance though.
Yeah.
It's gonna go the
I
distance for
think Devin
sure.
got him. It ain't gonna be easy.
Yeah, it ain't.
Alright, well, just call it back.
Okay.
First of all, I think he should be the one. Good look. I think he should be the one coming forward. Why is he retreating? This style is not going to get it.
I love your commentary, Antonio. I think you're right on top of this. He has landed one meaningful punch in the fight so far. He has put on a tremendous show of moving side to side for no particular reason.
Right there. He needs to stay right there. And don't be moving so much. Stay right there. There you go. Back on the bicep.
That was the first power shot I think I've seen all fight.
He's so worried about not getting hit. You see that? He's so
So is
worried
this a
about.
hangover from the Ryan
I mean,
Garcia fight?
he's not comfortable, Jim, in the ring. Not to my liking.
I mean, he's probably had 100 rounds of sparring since the Garcia fight. He's had his father talking to him over and over. But some things just stay in the consciousness and won't go away. And
Yep, it stays in your mind.
Good right hand by Devin.
That was a good right hand by Devin.
get comfortable in the fight.
Again, those feet everywhere.
Yeah,
We'll be back to time.
he looking scared. Devin looking frantic.
Grab that mic.
A jerry-rigged right shoe. And just to double down on the point, they have jerry-rigged the left shoe also. So now Devin Haney has what amounts to new improvised footwear for the fight.
Well, let's hope they stay together and he has no issues with his footing.
It's certainly less distracting for the commentators. I had tremendous difficulty taking my eye off the Velcro strap as it continued flopping around.
Good hook.
Good hook. He's landed a couple of good lead left hooks in the fight.
But again, Jim, what I'm seeing is when he throw that hook, it's just one speed. He's going all out with every punch. I just want him to relax. Let the fight go. Good hook. Good combination.
You know, over these first 2 rounds, we talked a lot about Devin Haney not throwing a lot of punches. Jose Ramirez is not taking advantage at all.
He's not. And I think Devin still think Ryan in there because this ain't an offensive, explosive guy. You know what I mean? You could probably exchange with him and get the better of it.
I mean, Ramirez continues to just stare at Haney. And I think the last round to Devin Haney, actually, round 2.
If we're speaking Greek to you because you have not seen Ryan Garcia, you're going to see him in the next fight, the third main event of the evening. And if you have never best punch of the fight so far.
He needs to flow like that more. Just flow.
And Ramirez doesn't have the quickness to counter against something like that. You can see that Ramirez kind of winds up to throw a punch. His punches come in longer arcs. He landed there with the left hand. Haney holding on for the moment. But at the end of the day, Devin's shots are quicker.
I don't think Devin still has relaxed, bro. You will see it in his posture. When he does, his feet won't be so good shot, though.
That fight available.
An unusual first 3 rounds, somewhat lightened up by the odd footwork and strange shoe alignment that Devin Haney began the fight with. The third round brought us back to, third round brought us back to normal, and Haney's boxing advantage began to show up.
Absolutely, Jim, but so far this has not been a good fight. Jose Ramirez, more of the same of what we saw against Barbosa in November. He just seems slow to pull the trigger in there.
And missing when he does. You saw the miss with both the right and the left there. But Haney's still paying him respect, circling away, dodging with his footwork.
He's fought this whole fight with his back against the ropes. Devin Haney, moving off the ropes.
I mean, you see the punch that's there. Haney's only landed 9 power shots and only 4 for Ramirez.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, guys, but are we still watching the hangover from the Garcia nightmare a year ago?
You know what? I don't know what we're watching right now. I don't know what we're watching right now, but I know this young man has more ability and talent than this, and he's not what you would call producing like T.O. did. T.O. came in here, showed us a better form. I don't think this is it. And he still might win the fight. I'm just saying.
Your candor is brilliant and appreciated, Antonio. The truth is right.
He's in just good hook.
Good hook.
Look at everything coming from Ramirez. Look at Haney's face. He's anticipating these shots. That's not normal.
Haney's only landed 5 or 6 meaningful punches in the fight, but most of them were lead left hooks.
If he threw his jab, everything was good right hand. Everything would open up. Push off that back foot with that jab. Get you some space in your combinations. Oh, good counter shot. Uppercut. It's one shot at a time, though. There's a way to do it. I'm not saying he can't win tonight.
One shot at a time, but Haney is at least beginning to show you the breadth of his skills, the multiplicity of things that he can do in the ring. Seemingly beginning to relax after not having been relaxed in the first couple of rounds.
I'm not seeing relaxed, Jim. I'm not seeing relaxed yet.
I said beginning.
Well,
Look,
He's not there yet.
he's frantic. Like, why isn't he fighting in the center of the ring? He is the boxer.
all the same, I don't know if Jose Ramirez has landed 1 punch of consequence yet, has he?
So why would Haney be so frantic if we're not seeing what he's seeing?
That's a great question.
Jab, good. Step on it, double. Bruh, it's a way to do this.
That was a good job changing levels with the jab there.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, and the whole year has gone by, but it looks to me
Devin Haney. Jose Ramirez.
Antonio Tarver is counting the number of seconds it takes for a punch to be thrown in this round.
Most importantly, I'm looking at Haney.
That's crazy. That is
This is
nuts.
certainly not the Haney that we saw win the Undisputed Championship at 135, shut out Regis Prograis, and beat Vasily Lomachenko, even if many did not agree with that scorecard. But again, I think a lot of the blame here also has to be placed on Ramirez. Haney's a counterpuncher. Ramirez also is not throwing many punches.
Well, we knew Ramirez coming in, he didn't really have fleet of feet. You feel me? He'll be right there in front of you. He'll bang with you, but he's not the type of fighter that's going to, set traps and all that stuff, walk you into punches. He's not going to be that type of fighter.
Well, and particularly he probably knows he's not quick enough to do that against Devin Haney. Haney can outquick him, that's abundantly clear. Look at all the side to side. Oh, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. So he's preventing Ramirez from throwing any punches with his motion, but he's also preventing himself.
Good right hand.
There's some offense. Good right hand over the top, followed up with the left.
So you know what has been consistent tonight? Every time Haney let his hands go, you feel me? It's effective. But again, he's not letting his hands go with the rhythm and the timing that he should be using right now with Ramirez in front of him.
So throw 9 punches in a row and knock him out, right?
No, set that jab up and let it all come naturally. It all come together. You got to use that jab first. That's all. He's trying to knock the guy out with one punch.
Jose Ramirez not cutting off the ring at all. He's just following Devin around.
I would have Devin boxing, jabbing forward. Go forward and just keep pushing him. He's been on his retreat all night. I would like to see him press Ramirez.
It's a great point, Mike Coppinger. Cutting off the ring is a fundamental skill, and he has not even attempted to cut off the ring.
Yeah, and Jim, as you said in the first fight with Barbosa fighting out of range, we now see Ramirez reaching with his jab, reaching with his right hands, but Haney is not making him pay, is he?
Come on, let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go.
Did a damn tree or something, bro.
What do you mean?
Bro, I do not understand girls, bro.
It's just Jackie, man. That's just her.
Bro, she's so fucking frustrating. Like, obviously, if you upset about something, open your fucking mouth, bro. Say something.
What's she
Don't
mad?
just sit there and expect me to like know what you upset about.
What's she mad about now?
That I didn't call her when I got home.
Yeah,
Dude,
she
like,
made so she
I'm
made.
talking to you. I'm talking to Keita. I gotta shit. I gotta get this stuff out of the car. I gotta bring this stuff in the house. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to Keita. You're not my first priority.
Right.
There's other things going on in my life. It's not just you.
And you be on the phone with her all day, don't
That's
you?
what I'm saying. She was like, yeah, like, you could have, like, while you were doing all that, you could have called me. Okay, cool. If you're getting upset about something, and it's something as simple as me calling you, why the fuck you can't call me? It's not like I'm gonna not answer.
Right.
Like, if it's something that serious, if you see yourself getting upset, call me. She's like, well, I shouldn't have to do that. That's your issue. It's not an issue of, it's not a matter of shouldn't.
Right.
It's finding the middle common ground. Like, why the fuck would you do that to yourself if you know you're gonna get upset? Just press the fucking call button.
You know what you gotta start doing? Stop doing though, AJ?
What?
You gotta stop putting your back into it, bro. That's driving her crazy. You get what I'm saying? Huh? You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's driving her crazy.
I don't think they saw it like this.
All right.
No, look, this is certainly not Devin Haney putting on a masterclass by any stretch.
How would you say it? One more time.
Perfect demonstration of Devin Haney's extremely fast hands.
Oh, okay. All right.
Relax. All they gotta do is relax. Fight relax.
Ramirez now with a little cut under his left eye, probably from that jab.
Yep, the nick under the left eye. Oh, big hook by Ramirez.
He set that up, but he missed him by a little bit.
Yep. If Ramirez looked at the videotape of the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney fight a year ago, he should have come in thinking left hook all the way. He's thrown a couple.
He got a good left hand to the body he throws sometime. Haven't seen much of that tonight. That is combination punching. There you go, Jack.
Ramirez is incredibly tense-shy here.
How you think? Good shot.
Good body shot by Devin Haney. That's a good idea. More of them would be a better idea. Good hook. Haney finally starting to deliver higher volume of punches, even though it's still basically one punch at a time.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Not
this.
waiting 30 seconds between each punch.
I'm thinking this was their game plan. I think this is what they felt they had to do in order to, avoid what happened in the Ryan Garcia fight. Move a lot, keep them all balanced, but entertainment-wise,
That boy don't like pressure. Ramirez got a pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Let your hands go, man. Dang, you're not letting your hands go. Hey, Ramirez, come on, bro. I'm rooting for you, man. You gotta let your hands go, man.
Why not? He's not risking much, but you've got him winning the rounds.
yeah, he's definitely winning the rounds. He's landing when he do let his hands go. It's just not the rhythm, the timing, the execution.
It's not the star level fighting that Devin Haney was supposed to be producing at this point in his career.
Antonio, do you think it's by design that they see this as a confidence-building fight, and then the next time out, or is that bad strategy?
I'm not sure. I just believe that maybe they thought Ramirez was bringing a lot more weapons than he is. And once you figure a guy out, 1 or 2 rounds, you should know what you need to do from that point on.
Well, if all goes according to plan, the next time out is against Garcia. And we'll see where Garcia stands in the last man, and we'll see where...
Yeah, and I want to see Haney throw some uppercuts. Ramirez obviously pushing heavy.
It's one punch at a time, and it's the counter shots that Haney is doing that's got him winning this fight. But again, like I said, I know what it's supposed to look like, and I would like to see him be more aggressive with his style. And I don't know. I've seen him look a lot better than this one. personal. And I'm not going to keep beating the horn. I mean, he's winning this fight, but I expected a lot more, considering what he had overcame and everything. You know what I'm saying?
And also for Jose Ramirez, he's a guy that's been in a lot of action fights, but this is going to be his second consecutive fight that is pretty dull. That fight with Barboza also featured little action.
Yeah, styles make fights, and when you look at Ramirez, I think you need a guy in there that's going to come to fight, stand and fight, you know what I mean, for him to have his best moments.
Well, when I read my research on Ramirez, it suggested that he has a logical case for having been unfairly ignored and overlooked. But if you fight dull fights, that's a good way to get overlooked. People want to see entertainment value. That's part of the sport. That's why Ryan Garcia has so many social media.
Let your hand go, Ramirez.
So many people will be rooting for him here tonight in the next fight that we're going to see.
There's just not enough exchanges. And, I just think, Haney is winning the fight, but I don't know if he has a survival mentality right now or, he just wants to get this fight over with. I'll be disappointed if we don't see Haney back Ramirez up sometime before the night's over with.
Me too.
That boy finna go to the wrong corner.
Fight low on meaningful action, high on strange tactics. Difficult to explain, at least for us so far. But clearly, Haney's winning it. And it reminds me of an old Larry Merchant phrase that I've used in the past. Win this one, look good the next time.
Yep. Sometimes that's the way. A W is a W.
Devin Haney is a fighter that's really vacillated between being exciting and being tactical. The Lomachenko fight was an incredible fight, but not all the fights have been.
Let go. Come on, stop. Let go. Back up.
Styles make fights. These two styles,
Don't.
they would always conspire to produce this.
These two styles of fight don't clash. Jose, let your hands go, bro. You're just dancing around.
And try to make an impression by putting pressure on Jose Ramirez. Right, Antonio?
Or just boxing beautifully.
Jose, let your hands go. You done felt his punches, bro. Just let your hands go, man. Damn. Let your hands go, bro.
That front hand should be more fluent. Not actually trying to knock him out with it, but tapping and touching him with it. To keep you confused. Good shot, 1-2.
Good hard right hand shot.
But again, look at his back to the ropes.
Another lead left hook.
All he got to do is switch places.
We got some nice weather tonight, thankfully. Fighting outdoors. Antonio, how do you think that might affect the fighters, if at all?
The weather isn't going to affect the fighters, for sure. No, it's just like a regular fight. Because it's not cold, it's nice out.
It's probably a little more humid here than it would be in an arena. In an arena, there'd be air conditioning. We are in a sort of summer heat storm here. It's not really hot, but it is humid.
Good shot.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia actually told me that he was a bit nervous about fighting outside. He said he does not like it.
I understand that.
Okay, now Devin did 2 jabs in the right hand. Good.
Remember Jack Johnson shading his eyes on the canvas in Havana after Jess Willard put him on his back?
I believe Billy Conn as well against Joe Louis at Yankee Stadium.
Round 14. Yeah.
Now it looked like a boxing match.
Jose Ramirez. Come on, bro.
He does not yet own the zone. Round 9 of a scheduled 12.
We just got a nice play there.
Good work by Ramirez right there. Combination with Haney back against the rope. We got showered with the sweat, man. Another good shot by Ramirez.
I think Ramirez is getting to the point of the fight now where he's going to need at least a knockdown.
All right, let him go. Stop.
I
let
think
him go.
Ramirez may be getting to the point of the fight now where he might need a baseball bat. He's not getting anything done with his fists.
Nothing.
Well, we have Nick Khan at ringside here. Maybe we can get Triple H's sledgehammer.
There are sporting goods stores all up and down Broadway and 7th Avenue. We could buy him a bat or a tennis racket, but at the end of the day, it's boxing.
Good hook.
Another good lead left hook by Devin Haney.
Maybe the game plan was to slow the fight down and get my offense off when I want to.
It's interesting. We've seen Haney quite a number of times here tonight throw a lead left hook. You told me earlier, Antonio, as a southpaw, real skills, an Olympics fighter, a world champion at light heavyweight, that you never threw a lead right hook.
Well, I wasn't never successful. I didn't have a lot of success with my right hook. I was left hand dominant. You know what I mean?
It's all right.
I'm trying to hit you with the love.
It's all right if you got that kind of left hand.
Right.
Now we have multiple P's at ringside. We gotta get some money out here, Antonio.
I don't know. They trying to bite us though. It's a good jab, good one too.
I want to see Haney turn Ramirez one of these times.
Good hook. I want to see him back him up one time. One thing though, he didn't take any punishment so far tonight. A big difference than the last fight against Ryan Garcia, and I think if he can get out of here without getting hurt, knocked down, and cut, it's a success.
This fight is so boring.
very controversial, Jim.
Come on, man, check us out.
Round 10 of a scheduled 12. Devin Haney in the black trunks. Jose Carlos Ramirez in the white.
All right. Break. Come on.
I'm trying to tell you that Ramirez is from the raisin capital, Fresno. They have a lot of other agricultural produce there.
Yeah, Jose Ramirez, he's been a big advocate for the farm workers there. He's a great guy, one of the most polite fighters out there. And this was kind of a heated promotion. Devin Haney was talking a lot of trash to Jose, both at the press conference and at the weigh-in, Jim.
And did Jose fire back?
He did fire back, but it's really not his nature, you know?
Right. Yeah, it doesn't come naturally for him.
Yeah, Devin Haney was telling him over and over, I'm going to hurt you. And so far, I don't think he's done that.
And I don't think that's been Devin Haney's past character either, really. That's more in line with Ryan Garcia. That's part of what fans love about Ryan Garcia, his verbal aggressiveness.
Sometime in fights, my trainer used to tell me you got to hold your ground. You feel me? Don't back up. Hold your ground. And I think Devin he hadn't held his ground tonight. Even though he's winning the fight, I don't think he's held his ground.
Well, he's not backing up exactly. He's just constantly moving laterally, making it impossible for Ramirez to throw a meaningful punch, while at the same time, he's mostly not throwing meaningful punches either. Every once in a while, a lead left hook will land. Sometimes a combination, but by and large, Devin Haney hasn't shown much of his skills here tonight.
Not a lot of his offensive skills, and I think it's, like I say, it's just he's moving laterally. Every time Ramirez comes remotely close to him, he's out of there. And I've seen Devin Haney a lot more relaxed than this, and you gotta just calm down. You just gotta calm down, get back to the basics.
This is a boring A fight.
Larissa is conditioned by Victor Conti and Snack. Devin is conditioned by Victor Conti and Snack. There are a variety of other top fighters who abide by Conti's conditioning regimens. Conti is a serious target for Ryan Garcia on social media, partially because of the relationship up at